Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grow up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. Hey, what's going on, good people? What's going on? Let me fix my camera real quick and get our other cousins in over here on the chat. And we're going to go ahead and get this thing crunk. How y'all doing? Hope all is well with everybody spiritually, physically, emotionally, and mentally. Let me see how I can get this to go full screen. I don't know why it does this, but it does. So just bear with me 1 second. I should be full screen. Yep. It's on and popping. It's on and popping, good people. All right. Let me fix my. All right. Shirt looking a little wrinkled. Okay. And I wasted my time, my precious time, to iron my shirt. All right, let's go. If y'all hear the kids in the background, pay them no mind, okay? I'm multitasking. I am streaming live on multiple platforms and mothering all at the same time, okay? So even if I need to take a quick break to make sure my little ones are doing well, I will do that, okay? But I won't leave y'all just hanging, just bored, or whatever the case may be. Welcome to everybody that is tapping in right now, cousins. Okay, whether you're here for the first time, welcome. Whether you are a cousin or a kinfolk, okay, welcome back. Please share this with somebody real quick, okay? I'm not going to hold y'all here long. I want to earn the rights to your time. I promise you, because I am multitasking, I will not be here long. But please help me, for one, beat the algorithm. Your likes, your shares, your copying the link, okay? It helps me beat this thing called the machine that we're all up against, okay? The machine is trying to come take everybody's jobs and livelihoods. Help me share. That also helps me reach the people that I'm supposed to reach. When you share, when you tag, when you invite, when you like, when you engage in the comments, it tells the algorithm, that's the machine that I'm talking about, that this is a video that other people can see. It's free for you to do so. It doesn't cost you no money and it doesn't cost you no time, okay? So that's the only cost of admission over here. I don't want to give anybody an opportunity to be a thief and steal my time. So come in, pay your dues. Your dues are a share. Your dues are engagement in the comment section. Your dues is a tag, etc. With that being said, now that I have done the house keeping, let me go ahead and get straight into this, okay? Now, I've spent a lot of time talking about the problems, all the things that are going on right now, but this is not going to be the lie for that. Okay. We all should be very much aware of what is going on. Okay. Our eyes are open in the economy. We feel it in our pocketbooks. We feel it in our bills. We feel it in our workplaces. We feel it with, this um, social security, Section 8, EDD, whatever type of government assistance we are receiving, we are feeling it there. Okay. Everything is up except our money. And so I want to come be some light in this darkness. And yes, I did title this How to Win in This War. It is getting darker. It's so dark that we don't even comprehend what is all going on. Okay. We on the outside looking in, but there is a strategic move being made right now, and the whole world is being affected by the moves that are being made by people that are in power. Okay. We're not going to waste too much time with that. There's a lot coming out about what is going on behind the scenes. There is a lot of people that have woken up and like, look, government or not, this is not right. This is what's, happening to us. There's a lot of things being affected. So in order to win or position yourself to win in this war, you got to make strategic moves. Okay. With that being said, I am going to share my screen and go through this presentation really, really, really quickly. I got some amazing on live only opportunities. Okay. I have some amazing online only opportunities, and I am going to share that first. The reason why I am um, even mentioning these opportunities or offering them at this crazy, insane. I know I don't do it all the time, but whenever I am led, I do it. And this is one of those one time only opportunities just because this is the month that both of my sons passed away. On the 9th, one passed away on the 18th. In just a few days, the other one passed away. Okay. And this is all about them. This is the first year that I have taken the initiative to actually reach out to other sons and daughters and share their stories, educate, empower, impact, equip, all of that stuff out into the communities. Okay. I've done a lot of online work, but actually feet to the streets and boots on the ground. This will be the very first time praying for the young people. The enemy is after the young people. More parents are burying their children. And I think that's what makes it so traumatic. Like we then lived a lot of life, and there's still a lot of life to live, but we never prepare to bury the people that we bring into the world. They are the next generation. So we come, thinking logically that we will go first. And that has not been the case, especially in the last 2 or 3 years. From babies to adults, people are losing their children. Um, and so we want to give back to the community. This is a totally free event for the community. Okay. It's going to cost us, but it's not going to cost them. This is our way of giving back. This is our way of reaching the young people. We're going to go over some skills. They're going to learn how to make them some money, keep them out of the streets, keep them out of gangs, off the streets, keep them from, hanging around with the wrong people, taking the wrong things, whole 9 yards. We're going to be able to offer the parents some support, grief support, and just have a good time. Okay. So this is the only reason why I'm even offering the opportunities that you are about to see at the price point that you are about to see them. Okay. Um, Let me stop sharing that there, and let me go back over here. All right, here we go. Okay. First and foremost, let me turn this around so y'all be able to see as well. Okay. The system was never built for you or me, but you can still win. Right now, we are in a war. Okay. And we need to prepare like we're in a war. Even though we're not in physical combat, we're in economic combat. We're trying to make it, we're trying to survive. Okay. So, this is how we go from survival to systems. This is the only one, number one way of actually positioning yourself. And systems can mean a lot of things. It does not mean you have to come and build some type of computer system, operating system, be the next Bill Gates. That does not mean that. Okay. Something as simple as an email list, giving out a free tool to get in exchange for people's names and emails where you have your own ecosystem. If I want to go and offer something for $1, if I want people to watch my YouTube channel, if I want people to, come and support my in-person event or whatever the case may be, that could be considered a system. If you build an email list of 1,500 people on this email list, let's say 5,000. No, I'll take that back. Let's go 2,500. You give something free in exchange for their name and their email, and you receive 2,500 emails from your free tool that you gave to them, or your free digital product that you gave to them, or your free consultation, whatever you wanted to make it free. Okay. And in exchange for that, they gave you their name and they gave you their email address. Now you have 2,500 emails. Every day, Monday through Friday, you can send out 500 emails because you got 2,500. And you can offer something as little as $97. Hey, would you like to purchase, my starter pack? Would you like to join my community? Hey, would you like to get my credit repair toolkit? Would you like to, have an in-person meeting? Come to my lunch and learn. Whatever it is that you want to come up with, right? Whatever it is you want to sell. Hey, you want to buy my ebook? Hey, you want to buy my book? It doesn't matter. My cookbook, my magazine. Hey, whatever you want to sell, you can sell it, and AI will create it for you. It's that simple. Okay. I've demonstrated that to you guys a lot of times, how AI could actually create you an ebook in 5 minutes. And you can sell that for $7, or you can give that away for free. Okay. You can, you now got 500 emails that you're sending out every single day saying, hey, buy my $47 ebook. Out of that 500, 25 to 30 people is going to say yes. Say you're selling it for $97. 25 times 97. You do the math. Okay? 25 times 97. You got $2,500 in one day. You turn around and you do that on Tuesday. Now, only 25 to 30 bought out of the first 500. So you still got 470 emails that didn't respond, wasn't the right time, or whatever the case may be. So you put them up for the next week on Monday, the other 470 that didn't buy. So now Tuesday, you got another 500 that's going out. 25 to 30 say yeah on that day. Now you got $2,500 for Tuesday, 2,500 for Wednesday, 2,500 for Thursday, 2,500 for Friday. Okay. You now got $12,500 in one week off of just email list. That's it. People make millions of dollars just off of email lists. Okay. You don't even got to create nothing. You can literally go to, and let me give y'all some free game. Hold on, before we get into this presentation, I'm gonna stick to the script and I'm gonna stick to time. But let me show you how simplistic this is. Let me come over here. Hold on. I gotta close out something. Hold on, y'all. Let me see where I'm gonna close out. Uno momento. Hold on. Okay, let me see if I can open up another tab. Okay, let's see. All right, let's see if it'll take me here. Hope I still got too many tabs open somewhere. Hold on, y'all. Let me close off this one. Okay, let me close this out. That's what the problem was. All right, so here we go. All right. So we can come over to some site like this, right? This how easy it is for you to be able to make money. You send out them emails, say, hey, would you guys like to buy my, let's see what all they got. You can come over here and buy something that is already created. It's called private label rights. Let's go to their products, see what they have. Say, for instance, you wanted to sell something in the anxiety, depression, and panic attacks. Okay, let's see what they got. All right, so we come over here. We find something. These are articles. We're looking for an ebook. Okay, this is an ebook bundle. Okay, anxiety handbook ebook bundle. So, say for instance, you wanted to sell this. Okay, you come over here and say, for instance, you download the bundle, you pay for it over here. Let me go back. Hold on one second. Let me just type in ebook here. Okay, ebook. We just go there, so we just get only ebook material. All right, here we go. So they got a whole bunch of small business survival guide, how to write, fight your fears, 30 days to greater self-love. Let's pick that one. Okay. All right. So this is 30 days to greater self-love. It's a ebook PLR, private label right, meaning you can go and resell it for the exact same amount that you bought it or for more. Okay. Can't sell it lesser than. But this is what you get in it. You get worksheets, you get checklists, you get reports, and you get the ebook. Okay. It comes with, get rid of this. It comes with 2 worksheets included in this bundle. The topic says 30 days to greater self-love daily tracker, and then the 30 days to greater self-love worksheet. You also get the ebook. Okay. These are some examples of what comes in there. Say, for instance, you wanted to sell this for $47. You can come over here and download this. Okay. You're going to pay $45 one time. You ain't got no credits. It had it in the beginning where you can actually get free credits, and that goes towards the cost. But you pay for this one time, and then you turn around and sell it for $47 over and 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 over again. So you don't even have to create anything. But if you wanted to, you can use ChatGPT to do it for you. Okay. That's what I wanted to show you. There's 2 ways to go about it. You can use AI, and if you don't want to use AI, they got $5 ebooks. They got $10 ebooks. Okay. But if you want to get something that people are going to buy, people are really, really big on self care and self love right now. A lot of people struggle from that. So you can actually go to a website and get something that's already created for you, courses, you name it, books, ebooks, communities, all kind of stuff. You can go over here and buy it once and sell it forever. Okay, it's already done for you. You can literally go in there and put your name on it. Okay, because it's private label, write it for you to go put your name on it. It is yours. You can even upload it and sell it on Amazon as long as you make little minor tweak to it. Change the color of the front of the cover photo. Put your name on it. Something that you can do like that, and it says that it is editable, so you'll be able to do that. But back to the presentation. Let's get back over here real quick, and I promise y'all I'm not going to be long whatsoever. All right, so the system was never built for you or for me to win, but you can still win. And I'm going to show you how to go from survival to systems. You need a system, and that is the reason why I talked about or mentioned the email system. How you can actually go buy a product and then just sell it on email. No face involved, no voice involved. Nobody even have to know who you are. Totally faceless. That is a system, because now you're in control of how much you get paid, when you get paid, every day you get paid, while you sleep you get paid, while you're with your family you get paid. And once you start making more than what you're getting from your work, your labor, or from assistance from the government, then you can go on ahead and retire your own self when you want to. Okay, that's the name of the game. So the system was never built for us, but we can win and beat the system. It's the name of the game. Let's go on to the next. Okay, you were never broke. You were never taught the system. Let's be honest. Nobody sat you down and explained how wealth is actually built. No teacher, no parent, no mentor pulled you aside and said, "Hey, here's how money works. Here's how assets work. Here's how the system works. And here's how to win inside it." Instead, you were handed a script, go to school, get a job, work hard, and pray the paycheck covers the bills. That's the script that you and I were given. Work hard and hope for the best. Trade time for a paycheck forever. Save a little, spend the rest on survival. Retire at 65 if you lucky enough to make it there. But here is a script that actually builds wealth. You got to build you a system that generates income without your constant labor. You have to own assets, land, contracts, businesses, intellectual properties. You have to leverage mentorships to compress decades of learning into months, into minutes, into weeks. You got to stack multiple income streams to become recession proof. That is the only way. You got to have multiple resources, and you got to have multiple streams in order to become recession proof, inflation proof, pandemic proof, war proof, whatever kind of proof. It's biblical. In Ecclesiastics 11 and 1, invest in 11 and 2, invest in 7 ventures, invest in 7 businesses, have 7 streams of income. Yes, even 8. Why? For you don't know when disaster will come upon the land. That's scriptural. So the only way to prevent and prepare for any type of disaster is to have multiple streams of income. The gap between those two scripts is the gap between survival and legacy. This presentation exists to close that gap permanently. So you cannot say that you did not know. Working hard is no longer enough. For generations, hard work was the promise. Put in the hours and you be rewarded. That promise has been broken over and over and over and over again. The math simply doesn't work anymore, and pretending otherwise is costing families everything. I'm going to turn this around because y'all really can't see it because it's so widened, so you can hear me um, read over it as I'm reading to my other cousins over here, okay? Inflation is rising. Cost of groceries, housing, gas, and healthcare has surged at rates not even seen in 4 decades. Your paycheck buys less every single year. Even when you get a raise, inflation is the invisible tax on everyone who earns in dollars and stores wealth in savings accounts. Job instability, massive layoffs, outsourcing, and automation have eliminated the concept of job security. Fortune 500 companies have cut tens of thousands of positions with a single press release, with a single email. No loyalty, no warning, no plan B, unless you build one yourself. Bottom line. The debt is increasing. American household debt has crossed $17 trillion. Student loans, credit cards, medical bills, car payments, rent, groceries. The average family is servicing their debt. They're not building wealth, they're just shifting it. The system profits from your debt while keeping you too stretched to invest. That is the definition of insanity. You keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result. Hard work without strategy is just exhaustion with extra steps, honestly. And the game has changed and it's continuing to change. So you either gonna get left in the dust or you gonna change with it. Every era creates new wealth and destroy old certainties. This industrial age rewarded factory workers back then. The information age rewarded coders and marketers. The age we are now entering rewards those who can leverage intelligence, systems, and automation faster than anybody else. It's a race, and there can only be one winner. You might as well get to it first. The window is open, but it will not stay open forever. Artificial intelligence, AI, is not the future, it is the now. Tools like ChatGPT, Midjourney, and hundreds of automation platforms are replacing entire departments. But for the prepared, AI is not even a threat. It is the wealth multiplication engine available for pennies a day right now. And it is. People are making millions for paying a $20 ChatGPT subscription every month. That's why they're changing the game. They didn't see too many people make millions. Millions, literally. In 2026, it's like 325 millionaires that are being born, not through the womb. I'm talking about they hit their first million every single day. You have 325 shots at becoming a millionaire tomorrow. And then the next day, 325 shots to becoming a millionaire the next day, and the next day, and so forth. Every day, you have 325 opportunities to become a millionaire. Straight up. Okay. So, artificial intelligence is not the future, it is the now. Okay. Um, for the prepared, AI is not a threat, it is a wealth multiplication engine available for pennies on a day. Automation. Automation is me creating something one time and then automating it. Let it just run by itself. Okay. Workflows that once required teams of employees, years, you putting together a vision board, you putting together a project, you completing a challenge, a research essay, took years in teams. Now run 24/7 with no sleep and zero overhead. The businesses that are winning today are not the ones with the most people, they are the ones with the most efficient systems. Automate or be automated. That's the name of the game. And now the new wealth system, government contracts, non-CDL trucking, land banking, digital products, publishing. These are not gimmicks. They are proven legal, scalable wealth building systems. Period. You write a book one time, you get paid forever. You start a non-CDL transportation business, that's generational wealth and legacy. That could be passed down. You get into government contracts, you can literally become a trillionaire literally in days. In days, as long as you dress properly to do business with the government. You can win $1 trillion contract, especially if you have special certifications, especially if there is a natural disaster, especially if we are in a war, especially if you know anything about AI. There are hundreds of schools and businesses and corporations that don't have a clue how to even use ChatGPT. It is a gold mine. I cannot believe we are in this dispensation of time. I'm still trying to wake myself up. I really am, because it ain't never been this easy. It ain't never. And I'm so grateful to God. I'm so grateful to God to be alive right now, okay, regardless of what's going on. It is a lot going on, but regardless of what's going on, I'm so grateful to be alive. Real talk, okay? That the financially educated have used for decades. Now it's your turn. It is your turn. They have been using this AI. If you go look up when AI was first invented, like the 1950s or something around there. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you right now, when was the first use of AI? Hold on, let me give you the exact date. Let me get out of here real quick. Just a little side pause so we can do a little research. I want to say it was the 1950s. When was AI first invented? 1956. It was 1950s. 1956 at the Dartmouth Summer Research Project on Artificial Intelligence. That is how long it's been around, and that is how long they have been using it on us. Okay. Here's 6 mentorships and 1 decision that can change everything for you right here, right now. This is not no course. This is not a webinar recording you'll never watch. This is a live, hands-on mentorship experience. 6 different paths, each one a proven system for generating real income and building lasting wealth. You can choose a path that fits your life, your goals, and your urgency. For one, number one, AI automations and systems. That is a mentorship where I show you how to make $10,000 every single month like clockwork from scratch all the way to sale. Okay. $10,000, and that's small change. You can absolutely do more than that. One of my mentees inside of that mentorship, all he did was marketing for another man who wanted to market his hair care products, and he used AI to do that. $5,000 every single month from one person. Okay. Next person, 5,000. You at $10,000 a month. You ain't got to create no courses. You ain't got to do any of that. I'm showing you how to use AI. I have demonstrated with AI many tools with AI, how to build apps, how to make wealth from websites, how to set up YouTube channels, faceless channels, how to get monetized, how to get incentivized. I mean, so many ways for you to make money. How to create coloring books, how to write your own book with AI, okay, in a day, literally. So much. How to become a marketing consultant, how to help people get funded, how to help people fix and repair their credit with AI. All of this is with AI. Okay. I use AI every single day. Bottom line, I use AI every single day. Okay. It just enhances my business, help me do it faster. Help me do it faster. Okay. So I will show you how to take advantage. Mother's Day is going to be a banger. That is the next holiday up. Right now is when you should be preparing for Mother's Day madness. That is when you can literally make $1,000,000. Black Friday, Mother's Day is those 2 months where you can make $1,000,000. Real talk. You can go create a shirt. You can go create a collage. You can go and create anything for the mothers. Okay. And now would be the best time to start advertising. You go into Walmart's, Target, they already advertising Mother's Day. They was advertising back in February for Easter with the eggs. You got to pay attention. Right now is the time to get in. You can absolutely make $10,000 every single month. Because right after Mother's Day, there's Father's Day. And after Father's Day, there's 4th of July. After 4th of July, there's back to school. After back to school, there is Labor Day. After Labor Day, there's Halloween. After Halloween, there's Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Cyber Monday. After Black Friday, Thanksgiving and Cyber Monday, there is Christmas. After Christmas, there is New Year's. After New Year's, there is Valentine's Day. After Valentine's Day is St. Patrick's Day and spring break. After spring break, there is Easter and Passover. It just keeps on going on and on and on. I'm going to show you with zero experience. You don't need no tech skills. You don't need no experience, no degree, no college. You don't need nothing. You just need me to show you how to make you legitimately every single month $10,000. Okay, it ain't gonna hurt and affect your Social Security, your Section 8, your welfare, your Medicaid. It ain't gonna affect any of that. This will be considered business. Okay, business earnings, business income. You are not responsible on a personal level for business income. You are operating and working a business so that you help impact and help people. And they know most business owners don't get paid for the first 5 years of running a business like that. I'm talking about paid where they can go retire, okay? Because you always invested to make your business bigger, bigger, bigger. So you don't have to worry about any of that. There's a way to structure that, get that going. But in here, you're going to build income through digital tools, automated pipelines. If I go and say, hey, buy my ebook, comment the word ready in the comment section, and they go and comment the word ready, then my automation will automatically DM them. I have AI agents that will pick up the phone and call them and say, hey, this is Tawana's assistant. And I saw that you were interested. You visited her website on this day, but you didn't check out. Can I offer you a 10% discount on top of the discount? So I'm telling you right now, when you when you get into this and you also have the opportunity to become certified, which now will qualify you to charge no lesser than $5,000 as an AI consultant for 45 minutes. Okay, this is where you start getting into the big money. This is where now you can do virtual events for no lesser than 5,000. Okay, show you how to do marketing using AI. This is really for introverts. If you want to be an introvert and make money on the side, spending no more than an hour or two per week automating and setting stuff up, scheduling it to post while you going to do whatever you doing. You can still be doing your 9 to 5, and we can schedule out your posts. They'll post at the exact time. It will auto respond to the people commenting on it. I mean, it's next level. Okay, so I will show you how to create, then automate, and what systems that you use to do all of this on. You set it and forget it. Created one time, get paid forever. Government contracting. These two go together like hand in glove. This two go together like anything on this list will always marry government contracting. There's a new era of government contracting that I am teaching in this dispensation of time because there is a lot of money. The White House and the Department of Labor just released that there is $100 million they're giving out every year for 3 years straight, which is $300 million to make America AI ready. So if you go in and teach kindergartners, say all you know how to do is make coloring books. Okay. All you know how to do is use ChatGPT. If you go in and work with the workforces, there is 100,000, $200,000 contracts for short term. Okay. You get access to past performance experience, 20 years. You're connected to an individual, myself, and some other individuals who have over 20 years in government contracting. So if you wanted to go after $1 trillion contract, you got the past performance. 20 years of past performances. Hey, this is my team. So you get access to that. You get set up with the workforce in your community that got a whole bunch of money available for you right now. I'm telling all my people, it's a whole lot of money for you right now in government contract. And I want to show you how to go get the bag. You can literally win a contract in 2 weeks. 2 weeks after getting into this mentorship, 2 weeks up to 90 days, guarantee you can win contracts. I've shown y'all receipts. My oldest mentee inside of government contracting is 68, 69 years old. She holds 2 contracts. They're both 5 years long. Okay. One was for $50,000 for providing pencils. Hey, can you go to Staples and get us 100 pencils? I sure can. Well, then that's $50,000 for you. I have another client that is down in Texas who has a contract with the Department of Defense. They will pay you $50,000 to go get them grease stoppers for the restaurants that have to pour grease down the drain, the big old stoppers. They will pay you $10,000 to Xerox copies of paper every single month. I'm telling y'all, there is so much money in government contracting, and I'm gonna offer y'all one heck of an opportunity that you shouldn't pass up if you do. Okay, non-CDL transportation. This is where you can make $5,000 to $10,000 a week, beloveds. You don't even have to drive the vehicle. Say all I wanted to do was go and rent me the fleet, put 2 trucks out there. Both trucks are making $20,000 a month minimum. I got somebody else driving the truck. I'm paying them $4,500 each driver out of the $20,000 that each truck is making. I'm gonna spend about $2,000, $3,000 a week in diesel, and then it's gonna be $1,000 for me to pay for my rental. Okay, that they're driving the box truck, the Sprinter van, the F-250. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna pay $1,000 for that. I'm still sitting with $10,000 a week from each vehicle. That is $20,000 a week. And I didn't even touch no freight. I didn't even go put no key in no ignition. I didn't even go drive no car or drive no truck. I didn't even leave my house, and I didn't made me 20,000. Now I done made me 20,000 for 1 week. Let me go put 2 more vehicles on there, and now I'm making 20,000 times for $80,000 every single week. I'm walking away with $40,000 after my expenses and paying my drivers. Somebody making $4,500 a month to drive is big. Ain't no job unless you some type of nurse or you in some type of, real well paying position paying you $5,000 a month. Most people are bringing 1,600, 1,400 every 2 weeks, 2,800, $3,000 a month. You're making $4,500 to $5,000 a month. Okay, for people who like to drive. And you're doing, because you can get up to 5 vehicles on a rental. You ain't got to even have no perfect credit, go buy no fleet. You ain't got to do any of that. Okay. I'm going to offer y'all an amazing opportunity. Land banking. Go buy this land up. I'm looking for a team of believers who actually want to get together on a project that I am putting together. Okay. Where we will go buy lots of acres of land. You will have your own home, okay, on this property. That's something that I'm going to mention in the days to come, okay, putting it all together now. But land banking, if you want to actually do exactly what I have done and what I am doing, starting communities, selling land, seller finances, putting billboards on land, letting big trucks park on your dirt, whatever, leasing your land to conservation, using it for government contracting for a year or for 2 years for $150,000 for them to grow some trees on your land. Who cares? There's a lot of money in land banking, and you can buy the dirt for very, very cheap and sell it for very, very high. Okay. That's why it's called land banking. You are really the bank because you own land. Parcels of land, show you how to buy tax deed homes, $10,000 homes that are now, valued at $334,000. You can actually rent them, do so much with them. So land banking mentorship, I got the family of millionaires where I will show you how to get $250,000 guaranteed, how to set up a system, how you to go get funded $250,000 multiple ways, whether you got good credit or you don't, multiple ways to go get $250,000. I'm going to give you access to the funding, I'm going to give you access to the systems, because now what you're going to turn around and do is you're going to go help somebody else find $250,000. And when you help them find or locate the $250,000, then you charge 10% of that. That is a $25,000 payout just for you helping people find money. That is the family of millionaires. Okay. Books, bestseller, and stages. Use your stories to build authority. Okay. Government contracts, government contracting by land banking. Over here in land banking, we also talk about non-medical transitional homes, like how them Somalians and stuff was opening up autism centers, daycares, nursing homes, not the medical kind, but the senior assisted living homes, how they were setting up. It's another one that they were setting up, like oh, it was right on the tip of my tongue, man. They just got busted for I can't think of it right now. Okay. I'm on a roll and I don't want to slow down and try to think. But you can go start these non-medical homes. That's also going to be in the land banking mentorship, because you can sell those bedrooms and those homes to the services of the government. I'm not talking about selling your property. When I say sell to the government, they say, hey, we need to use your house for 6 months for $75,000. Use my house. Okay. I got my own house I'm living in. Use my house. Okay. Books, bestseller, and stages, they also are paying you to come and teach and speak. They are paying you millions of dollars to come and teach and speak. They are paying you millions of dollars to come and teach and speak, not just here in America. This is your passport to freedom. This is your passport to Paris, your passport to Hungary. If that's where you want to go. If you don't want to go, you don't have to go. But they are paying you really, really, really well. Okay. And they see you as an authority when you write a book for whatever reason. They see you as an authority. Oh, you're an author? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. They are paying lots and lots and lots of money to come speak to their people, go into the prison, speak to the women, go into the prisons. If you're a man, speak to the men. These are government entities. Okay. And they pay you real well. These are the biggest, best spenders in the whole entire world. They pay you really well, because this is where you start making the pay that you want to pay and get paid. How much do you charge? That'd be $20,000 for like 2 hours of my time. Okay. And we've already talked about turning AI into income. Artificial intelligence has crossed the threshold from novelty to necessity. Let me keep track on time. Almost gotta go. Almost gotta go. Let me see which slides I'm gonna get through with here. Okay. You're gonna learn AI tools, automated systems, digital products. The AI market is projected to reach 1.8 trillion by 2030. The business and individuals positioning themselves right now, learning the systems and building the pipelines, creating the products will capture disproportionate value from that wave. This is the gold rush. Okay. So this is in the AI automations and systems. Also, AI is replacing jobs, but early adopters are winning. There has been 85 million people displaced already just in 2025. Okay. There have been 97 million new roles created, all with AI. There is a $1.8 trillion AI market size. This is where all the money is going. And the workforce impact is infected 40%. I just told you, you can literally go and get a workforce contract and not even be a federal contractor. Okay, I'm going to skip through these real quick. Accessing government money through contracting. The United States federal government spends over $700 billion per year in contracts with private small businesses. State and local governments add hundreds of billions more. The money is allocated, budgeted, and legally required to be spent. They have to spend this money. Okay. You will learn in the mentorship how to find the contracts, where they at, how to bid and win. I go after contracts that you don't have to bid on. Okay, they call purchase orders. They call non-bid contracts. Best way to get in the game, get your feet in the door, past performances, pick up you a $250,000 bag, and then once you do a couple of them, then we go to the feds. Okay, then we go after the $113 million contracts. Okay, business positioning. We're gonna make sure you register. We're gonna make sure you got your certifications. We're going to make sure you get preferential access when you get these certifications and structure your entity for maximum advantage. Registrations, the whole 9 yards. We're going to make sure you all the way together. Okay. Government contracts are not like chasing clients in a crowded market. Once you are awarded a contract, you have guaranteed payment from the most reliable payer on earth, and that is the U.S. government. No chasing invoices, no clients ghosting you, no seasonal slowdowns, just consistent contract backed income that scales as your business grows. You win $113 million contract for the next 5 years, you getting like every bit of $60,000, $70,000 every single month from the government. Okay. Only barrier for you getting in it is your knowledge. You don't got to have no capital. You ain't got to have no credit, no connections, no credentials. Okay. And this mentorship provides exactly the knowledge you need to win. Billions are available, low competition, and consistent income. $700 billion is available. That's how much they spend. 23% of that is for set asides, women, minorities, disadvantaged, veterans, LGBT. Okay. It's low competition. Ain't a whole bunch of people in government contracts. Because what I have noticed about those that are in government contracts, except a small handful, I can name 4 or 5 of them on my hand that are not gatekeepers. A lot of people will gatekeep. You don't even know how many clients have come to me and say, my brother and my sisters are in government contracting and they won't put me on. And it's just absolutely like, what? Yeah. So we make sure you register. We make sure you find where they at. Okay. We make sure we are ready. I already have a bid, a done for you bid proposal. Should you have to bid on anything, you just go in there and put your information in it. Okay. And it's ready to go. It's a winning proposal already done for you. And then phase 4 is just execution. You can apply for 10 contracts. But if you win all 10, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. Okay. You better be ready to have a team in place. But you can get as many contracts as you want to, as long as you can handle it. Okay. Non-CDL transportation. I just talked about that. I just broke it down. A single truck operated efficiently can generate $5,000 to $20,000 a month. 20,000. We got loads for 5,300. We got loads for $6,700 right now. It's an oil crisis. They need these trucks on the road moving like never before. Okay. And gross revenue. You get 2 to 3 trucks and running on the road. Scale to 10, and you have a fleet. This mentorship is going to map the exact path for you, how to go get funding for your fleet when you want to buy it, how to build business credit, how to get started, how to create 10 different streams from one business. Okay. It's always in demand. It's recession resistant proof, 5 to 20K per month. 5K is like, if unless like you took one load, your driver can only take one load. Okay. 5K, one load, a whole month. Give me 1 second. My daughter is knocking on the door. Give me 1 second. I'm almost done, Papa. Okay. Yeah, my bad. Let me hurry up and get through here. Freight don't ever stop. Okay. As you see right now, them naval ships that are traveling to Iran, that's transportation. This is built in cash flow. This is a scalable model as well. Okay. It is a very lucrative model. If I can tell all my cousins to get in all of these, that would be my best advice. Get in all of them. They are all wealth generators. They will all transform your life. Own land, build legacy, and you land bank. You will learn where to find undervalued land, tax liens, and deed strategies. I already, went over that. Flip and hold it. You can actually flip it or you can hold it. Land is the ultimate legacy asset. Unlike a business that can fail, a stock that can crash to zero, or a car that can depreciate the moment you drive it off the lot, land cannot be destroyed, manufactured, or digitized. This is the only thing that they cannot put on the digital market at all. It cannot be outsourced. It sits, it appreciates, and it waits for you and your children and your grandchildren. The wealthiest 1% hold disproportionate amounts of their net worth in just land by itself, and then the other in real property. This mentorship is about teaching you to do the exact same, starting with your first acquisition, regardless of your current capital positioning. Okay? Land is limited, prices are rising, generational wealth is built. You buy it low, and because prices are rising, land appreciates. Oh, you got to pay like you weigh to get this. You got to pay like you weigh. Rural land prices out there in Texas, it is, listen, Texas is bountiful of land. Bountiful. Texas has so much land that everybody in the United States of America could fit there comfortably with 1 acre of land. It is so much land. So is Georgia. So is several other states. Okay. I'll show you where they all at for dirt cheap. I'll show you how every day to get a list of land that is under $1,000, land that is under $500, land that is under $300. How you can literally put down $150 and make $50 payments on land. Okay, the whole 9 yards. Break the cycle. The family of millionaires already talked about what we gonna do. Credit repair, funding access, and wealth mindset. We gonna make sure we pay ourselves what we want to pay ourselves. We go after $250,000 in funding for ourselves first, so you know exactly how to do it, and then you start helping go find people go find the money for the people who need money, okay, and pay yourself off of you getting them approved, which you will get them approved because you know how the whole system works. Okay, you have the connections and all of that. Financial education is a missing inheritance, and this is how we restore it. 50% of American population is financially illiterate. 64% of those people live paycheck to paycheck, and 76% have no wealth transfer plan in place at all. We talked about turning your story into income, books, bestseller, and stages. I'm going to show you how to write and publish your book in a day or a weekend, build your brand, get on stages, coaching program, podcast, the whole 9 yards, okay? A published book is not just a book, it's a business card that never expires. It opens doors to speaking opportunities, coaching clients, media features, partnerships, and licensing details. Every copy sold is passive income. Every stage you stand on generates a fee. Every interview you give builds the credibility that compounds over time into a full-time income for your expertise alone. The speaking industry alone exceeds $2 billion annually. Keynote speakers earn $5,000 to $100,000 per engagement. Your story told strategically is the product. The mentorship will show you how to package and sell it. Okay. I am a master storyteller. I'm going to show you how to be a master storyteller and use AI to tell your story and create your legacy for all the pain and trauma, all of the things that you went through and endured. You can get paid for that. Stories create authority. Authority creates income. Okay, we're going to extract your story, identify, transform your niche, find your niche, and then scale your audience. And then we're going to monetize it, and then we're going to package it professionally, write the book, build it, brand it, create the platform. Okay, just from book royalties, passive income from every copy sold forever. Speaking fees, 2,500 to 50,000 per engagement as you build your brand. Coaching and consulting, premium one-on-one and group programs starting at no less than 1,000, going all the way to 10,000. Online courses, package knowledge, sold at scale without your time. Corporate training companies, government contract, talked about that. The creator economy has never been more accessible and more lucrative than now. Self-publishing tools have eliminated the gatekeepers. Social media has democratized audience building. Virtual speaking has expanded the market globally. The infrastructure exists. What has been missing is the mentorship to navigate it strategically. That is exactly what the path provides in this mentorship. Okay. You can stack skills and get multiple streams of income just like that. You can put AI with government contracting, transportation with land. You can put story with your brand, okay? You can put story with contracts, transportation and land with contracts. You can actually stack your skills, okay? This live only opportunity. This is a live only opportunity, okay? I'm going to leave this up for 24 hours, and that is it. If you miss it, you miss it. Don't contact me. And I don't know why my cousins get offended when I say that, but I mean that. Okay? It's just real. Don't contact me because I'm doing it for a on live only opportunity that I will leave up for 24 hours. You get 3 months of mentorship, everything that you need, whether that's to land your first contract, 2 weeks to 90 days, that's 3 months. You're going to land your contract, know how to keep on landing them. You're going to have your book written. You're going to have that bad boy published. You're going to have your community built for your tribe. You're going to have some podcasts and stuff that you can go speak on in 3 months. Okay. Non CDL, it literally takes 30 to 45 days. So you'll be well on your way in lesser than 3 months. Okay. Um, I already said that about government contract. AI automations and systems, you can start making money by tomorrow. Okay. For sure. You can start making money by tomorrow in AI automations and systems. And anything else that I'm offering to you at this discounted rate, you will have it done in 3 months or less. Step by step guidance. I'm holding your hand through this, okay? Real implementation. We sit down together, we knocking it out. So you can't say, "Oh, I didn't do that." No, we don't want to hear that. We getting it done once and done. Okay. And then you get community access, be able to connect with other like-minded individuals. Y'all go off and do great things together. We can partner on doing things together, especially like in the book bestseller and stages. You can actually partner with me to do a book, 12 of us in this space, telling our stories, writing a book, okay, an anthology. We can do that together, have a red carpet rollout, just the whole 9 yards and that, okay? 497 is not an expense. It is an investment with a calculable return. Consider one government contract can be worth $50,000, and all you paid was $497 to learn how to go get the 50,000. They can also be from 50,000 to 500,000. One non-CDL truck can generate you $240,000 every single year. 60,000 on the low end to $240,000 per year. One land deal can return 2 to 10x on your acquisition cost. You buy it for 300, turn around and sell it for 10,000. Okay. One speaking engagement can pay you $5 to $25,000. The real question is not whether you can afford 497. The real question is how much longer can you afford not to know these systems that will keep on generating you money so you ain't got to keep working for it or waiting on it. Every month without this knowledge is a month of income left on the table. Income you earn the right to through your resilience and your willingness to show up on this live right here, right now. Okay. This is not for everybody. This is not for procrastinators, those who collect information but never implement, who buy courses and never open them, who say, "I'll start Monday," and never do. This is not for excuse makers, those who respond to everyday opportunity is a reason it won't work for them specifically. Those who blame the economy, their background, their past, their childhood, their circumstances, and use those as permanent shields against change. This is not for comfort seekers. Those who want a magic button, a fly by night, okay, not a proven system, who want transformation without being committed to it, who want income without effort, and who want freedom without discipline. This is for action takers who are done watching others win and ready to build their own systems, see all the hell, the mayhem, and the madness going on around them, and know that they are running out of time. Understand that the right mentorship compresses years of learning into months and minutes and weeks. This is for those who are willing to show up, do the work, and implement even when it is uncomfortable, even when they don't know how to do something and they got to show up and they intimidated by it. No, Dr. T is going to walk you through it. Okay. This is for those who want to become the financial example their family has been waiting for. And lastly, this is for those who recognize that this decision on this live is a dividing line between the life that they have right now and the life that they are capable of having. You can keep on surviving if that's what you want to do. Grind through each month, watching inflation eat up all your resources, be depressed, anxious, have nervous breakdowns, break your body down, wear your body out, not spending time with your family, and hope things change. or you can become the one in your family needed all along, the mentor, the builder, the cycle breaker, the legacy creator. And what you learn, you can take back and build generational wealth because you and all of your children, spouses, parents, relatives will be able to learn from the knowledge that you have learned. You will be the forerunner. Okay. Is there anybody on the line that want to take advantage of the opportunity while we are here right now? Okay. For those that are action takers that want to take advantage of any of those opportunities, right here, right now, I will give you an additional bonus, and that bonus will I will build out your community that will be full of people waiting to buy your product. That whatever we do, whether that's non-CDL transportation, they might want to get in the community and learn how did you do it. You can talk about your wins and how you got drivers on the road and how you can help them, from what you learn, because it is a mentorship. Whatever it is, whatever niche you get in, I will build your community for you and fill it with the people that need to be in there so that when you take off straight from the gate, waiting to be paid while you sleep, while you work, while you walk, while you eat. It doesn't matter. Anybody on the live want to take me up on this opportunity, okay? On any of the opportunities. Speak now, forever hold your peace. I am about to end this live in 2 minutes. Okay. Cousins on Instagram, if you are interested, then go ahead and hit the DM. I will have this live available only for 24 hours and then I will take it down. You will pay me full price if you want to get in any mentorships or you would just keep watching me. It really doesn't matter. Okay. I'm a win with you or without you. And if you want to win and you want to advert the things that they are doing that will negatively impact you and your family, then here is my hand that leads you into your financial promised land. With that being said, I love y'all. Thank you for your time. I told you I was going to be short, sweet, straight to the beat, and that I had to earn the right to your time. Okay. Until next time, stay in peace so you don't end up in pieces. And if ain't nobody told you they love you today, your girl, Dr. Worlds, do. Peace. All right, no questions over here. No information needed. No questions asked. I'm gonna go ahead and end this over here as well. Love you all and see you all on the next time.